kickoff. Run down the equipment list and get ready to drop in for Must-Ski TV. The only show that takes you to your favorite New England resorts, plus around the world, from the Arctic to the Alps. With Mr. Ski himself, Dan Egan. Free skiing champion, Charlotte Moats. Worldwide ski bumologist, John Egan. Must-Ski TV, a weekly action-packed 2 hours of family fun, winter thrills and spills like you've never seen before. Whether you're a beginner or expert, you ski the trees or just feel the breeze, sit back, kick back, call in sick to work, and get ready for Must-Ski TV. Must-Ski TV, brought to you by Ski Market and Underground Snowboards, your winter sports source. And Suzuki, make the smart move.
Hey, it's Thursday night, 8 o'clock. You know where your skis and boots are? Hi, I'm Dan Egan and welcome to Must-Ski TV. We've got a great show for you this week. Of course, we're going to travel all around New England, hit our favorite resorts. We're here at Pat's Peak in beautiful Henniker, New Hampshire. We want to show you a little Pat's just to kick it off. Of course, Pat's Peak has long been a brand name resort here in New Hampshire since I can remember. I used to come up here in the Blizzard Ski Club as a little ankle biter and rip it up on these trails. Hey, we've got a great show. Thanks for joining us. Don't go away, because when we come back, we're going to go to Charlotte Moats. Okay, so here we are at Pat's Peak, beautiful Henniker, New Hampshire, and we're with Luke Martin, the technical director of the ski school. How's it going, Luke?
It's going great.
All right. So how long have you actually skied here at Pat's?
15 years?
No kidding.
Yeah.
And how long you been with the ski school?
15 years.
So you started as a little guy.
Little guy right here.
And talk to me about some of the advantages of growing up in the ski school. You must be an awesome skier.
I think I ski pretty good. One of the advantages of growing up here is that I can ski wherever I want. I can ski the steeps over on the other side. I can come over here and ski some of the groomers. We've got some new tree areas that are just phenomenal.
That's great. And tell me a little bit about the ski school. I mean, you do a lot of groups.
We do a lot of groups, a lot of school kids. We do almost over 10,000 kids from the local schools that come up here and learn to ski.
That's amazing. And outside of the school groups, how many other learn to ski are you doing here at Pat's?
We're doing 100 or more on a weekend.
No kidding. So that's awesome. So, I mean, Pat's is definitely one of those places where people are connected to. I mean, I came up here as a kid out of Boston with the club. We used to ski at Pat's, and you hear that all over the place.
Absolutely. This is just it's close to Boston. We can come up here and spend the afternoon and have a great day.
That's cool. You want to go skiing?
Love to.
Let's do it. Man, Luke, the snow is awesome here.
Snow is great here. It's always good here.
Was it that big storm that came through?
Well, we had the big storm about a week or so ago, and then we're making snow all the time.
So the skiing should be awesome for vacation week.
Really awesome.
That's cool. Hey, you know, up next, it's our girl, Charlotte Moats.
Sounds like fun.
No, it's a blast. Don't miss it. Make sure you get out here and ski Pat's Peak this coming vacation. And up next, it's Charlotte Moats.
A lot of people ask me, what is free skiing anyway? And I always have to define it a few times, because basically free skiing is extreme skiing with a new name. It's still skiing Alaskan steeps, jumping off cliffs, skiing powder, challenging yourself on the mountain any way that you can. It's extreme skiing, but it just has a new name. As a female free skier, a lot of people are still more focused on the female part than on the free skiing part. And personally, it's not a gendered sport for me, because when I'm out there skiing, as I have been since I was 2 years old, I wasn't thinking about, am I a guy or am I a girl, because I've always been a girl doing this. And skiing for me is still the same feeling of freedom and self-expression and a way to be outside, just as it is for any of the guys. So I enjoy the sport just for the sake of the sport. As far as how does this happen, how does somebody become a pro skier, I still ask myself that, even though I guess I've been a pro skier for 5 years now, because for me it really happened by accident. I had no intention of being a professional free skier. I didn't even know that existed. And I just kind of stumbled into it by accident. But I think that anytime you love something and you really work hard at it, you can make it a profession. And that just happens to be what I've done with skiing and what others out there have done with skiing. And I think that anyone who wants to become a pro skier, it's pretty much as simple as that. If you really, really love it, then it will never feel like work, and you'll end up working harder than everybody else. You'll spend more time on the hill, you'll be there bell to bell, working on your technique, and meeting the people that you have to meet, hiking for the photos, and making it happen. I think in order to get your career started as a professional skier, it's really important to compete on the World Tour of free skiing or in the top jib events, the US Open, the X Games, all of these events that are nationally and internationally recognized. I've often seen women watching films or flipping through a magazine, and they'll say, I could do that. Why does she get to do that? Why is she a professional skier? I could do just what she's doing. And my response to them is always, well, then go and do it. And I don't mean it facetiously, I mean it absolutely literally. There are no glass ceilings, and if there are, they're meant to be broken. There's room for everybody. And it's a matter of just getting out there and pursuing it and making it happen. There's nothing stopping women who want to break into the sport. And a lot of women are waking up to that today, and I think there's more women getting involved in free skiing and in the competitions than ever before.
Hold on, baby, can I talk to you? My feelings mutual, yeah, you knew. Our time's ticking, the sky's open, hang below the usual. Hold on, baby, can I talk to you? Hold on, baby, can I talk to you? Hold on, baby.
I think the first wave of women's free skiing came with the Kristen Ulmers, the Allison Gannets, the Kim Rycombs. And when those women were starting, and even Wendy Fisher, when those women were starting, they were really the only ones out there doing it. There was just a handful of professional female free skiers. Now there are dozens, and the numbers keep doubling and tripling every year. At the World Tour competitions, we see a greater and greater depth of field every year. The comps are sold out. You have to go through a qualifying process to get into them. There's more women that want to even sign up for the qualifiers than could possibly ever start in one day. So the women's side is definitely exploding, and we owe it to those women like Kristen Ulmer who blazed that trail. But now I think it's having a snowball effect. And it's great because you never know who the next top woman is going to be. And as a female free skier myself, I always feel like I'm in the hot seat, because I always feel as though there's 100 young women nipping at my heels ready to try to put me out of business. And I think that's great. It inspires me, and I'm really glad to see them going for their dreams. When I was a little kid growing up racing, I never had any idea that I would end up being a professional free skier. I saw all these guys in the magazines, and I thought they were so cool. And you know, Glenn Blake and Shane McConkey and Johnny Mosley and Jeremy Nobis and Seth Morrison, Kristen Ulmer, Wendy Fisher, all these people, they were my heroes. And I never had any idea that I'd someday end up skiing next to them. And my favorite days are the storm days when it's too dark and cloudy and you can't take pictures or compete and you just all go out and ski together. And my favorite pros are the ones who still love skiing in bad weather just like they did when they were 5 years old. And so when we can bring that back out, the kids in us, and go and share that together, that's really cool.
All right, so hey, we're at Pat's Peak and it's awesome. We're having a good time and there's lots of people having fun. And oh my goodness, Kevin
Dan.
Cochran, what's
How are
going
ya?
on, man?
Not much, so just coming from the park.
How is it?
Pretty good.
Is that right?
Real good, yep.
That's cool. What do they got for features over there?
Oh man, they got some big hits. They got a C box, an S box, flat box, bunch of rails, all kinds of jibs. It's pretty hot over there right now.
That's cool. Now, you also worked at a couple other New Hampshire resorts, and didn't you work at Gunstock?
Yeah, I sure did. Actually, that's the first place I ever worked. Yep.
That's cool. Over there, they got the Thrill Hill, and where's the big park over at Gunstock?
Ooh, their big park now is located on Blundersmoke. They actually moved their Summit Triple Chair over there, giving it a little bit nicer chair for the ride up, and it's pretty sick.
Cool. Well, let's go check out Gunstock, see what they've got going on over there at night in their park. Oh, he nutted it! Gunstock, just minutes off of Highway 93 and not too far off the seacoast, centrally located, has tons of activity. You can tube, you can jib, you can race. It's kids of all ages, young and old, just having a blast day and night. And also, they've got an awesome Nordic program and one of the last Nordic jumps in the whole state.
MSTV! All the way down!
Gunstock, don't forget about it this winter. Hey Kevin, Luke was saying earlier from the Pat's Peak Ski School, of course they're doing a lot of learn to ski and ride lessons, almost over 100 every weekend, plus all the school groups. I see a lot of boarders out here tonight. What are you riding on?
Right on a Tech 9 Nate Bozong 151.
That's cool. And is that good for the park here at Pat's Peak?
It's perfect for the park here at Pat's Peak. Small board, I'm a small guy. I like to throw it around, and just perfect size. Just a perfect board.
Awesome. And how about your stance? How's that working out?
Not bad. I'm riding about 20 forward on the front, about -8 in the back, and really helps center my body when I ride switch, and work well on the board.
So that's cool. So just kind of free riding a slope like that, that stance is good for spinning and just having fun.
Yeah, it's a great all-around stance, definitely.
That's cool. You want to show me your stuff?
Sure.
Let's hit it.
All right.
Don't go away. Muskie TV will be right back.
Hey, that riding's pretty sweet, huh, Kev?
It's great.
It's awesome. Where to now?
What do you say we check out Turbulence Park?
Hey, I'll do it. That's up the Turbulence lift.
You got it.
Hey, they've got it all going on here at Pat's Peak. Hang on, because we're going to go check out the other side of Bretton Woods, the west side.
Disappointment clouds your place. It's all over now. Sadness steals across your face. So it's over now. You can't curse me up and down without a sound.
We've been skiing around a little bit. We've been working on tipping our ski on edge before we turn it. We're going to take it over to Wambeck here on West Mountain, and we're going to test it out on some of the steeper terrain there. You ready to go? Ready. Let's give it a shot. Where we are right now, when I first got here, this was all logging roads. And we used to sneak out here. We used to call it employee's secret. We come out here and ski in the woods when we got good snow, but now it's accessible for everybody. You know, we've always been known as a great place to learn to ski, but with some of the terrain that we've been able to open up over here, it allows us to take people to another level and be able to explore some of those steeps and to get a chance to work on some of the more dynamic turns. What we've worked on so far is trying to resist just turning our feet. We want to try to tip our legs and our ankles up on edge so that we get good edge purchase as the top part of the turn. We're going to do some short turns down this steep pitch, and let's think about edging first and then let the turn develop. Well, our guests at the hotel are fantastic. I mean, they're wonderful people to work with. They're here for a good time, and they enjoy taking lessons. That's what we're finding. See, I've been working as a full-time instructor for about 23 years. So this is what we want to keep working on, is early edge engagement at the top part of the turn. It's going to allow you to start scrubbing speed earlier rather than wait until the bottom of the turn. A lot of times people will do that in a short radius turn, and they're scratching and clawing and trying to hold everything together. So if we get things done early, then we can get a nice round turn that controls speed and allows us to ski where we want to ski. It's one of the things that we do really well, is we can make a lot of snow. And we look to have a long season. We're hoping again to make it till May this year, maybe stretch our season just a little bit longer than last year, if we can. Bretton Woods is just a lot of family fun and lots of great skiing.
Nice one, man.
Wow, that's a fun run in there.
Describe some of those jumps for me.
Oh man, first jump's pretty big. It's beautiful. It's like a 35-foot, just kind of like a little step up. There's some kink rails. I saw a battleship rail. I saw an S box. Stuff was just flying by, but I saw a C box. Geez, there's all kinds of stuff in there. There's probably 5 or 6 different hits coming through a rhythm section. It's really nice.
It's very cool, and it's great to see everybody kind of sessioning the park and hitting it. It's well lit. And don't go away, because up next is Justin Pitnaro from Sugarbush, Vermont, and the snowboard tip of the week.
Hey everybody, what's happening? This is Justin Pitnaro from the Sugarbush Ski and Ride School, coming at you from Sugarbush, Vermont with your MSTV snowboard tip of the week. What we're going to do today is the one thing that ties everybody together. It's the one thing that you see in all the movies and all the magazines, and every trick you see, they're doing it. Can you guess? It's a grab. So we're gonna hit a little roller, maybe a little tabletop, bring that board right up into our hand, get a good grip on it, let it go right away. So without any further ado, let's get to it. All right, so when we talk about freestyle maneuvers, we always usually break it up into 4 pieces: the approach, the takeoff, the maneuver, and the landing. Our maneuver in this case is gonna be a grab. Now, one common mistake that people make when they're doing their first grab is they actually reach down for their board. If you can see this, what they do is it makes a little top heavy towards the inside. It causes you to lose your balance a little bit in the air. The trick to do with a grab is to bring the board up to your hand, okay? It's much, much easier that way. So, if we're gonna be doing a straight air with a grab, our approach is gonna be pretty straight to the jump. Our takeoff is gonna be pretty straightforward off the jump. The maneuver, like I said, sucking the board up into your hand, and the landing, just try and get away from the thing clean. So I'm coming up to the jump straight, leave it straight, board up to my hand, ride it away as clean as I can. All right, hey everybody. So that was your straight air with a grab. The 4 elements: your solid approach, your solid takeoff, your maneuver, sucking that board up, putting it right in your hand, and your landing. So from Sugarbush, Vermont, this is Justin Pitnaro with the Sugarbush Ski and Ride School and your snowboard tip of the week. I'll see you in the park. Have fun.
Must-Ski TV, brought to you by Ski Market and Underground Snowboards, your winter sports source. And Suzuki, make the smart move.
It's fun for the whole family here at Pat's Peak. They got plenty of things to do, and one of them is tubing. It's a really good park, dedicated lift, dedicated area. It's a blast. Let's go check out a little tubing here at Pat's. So look, it's vacation week and you don't know what to do, come on out and tube at Pat's day or night. And don't go away. Up next, we're going to Neshoba Valley to meet Al Fletcher Jr. Al Fletcher, your home ski area here, Neshoba Valley. How long has Neshoba been in the family?
Neshoba Valley was founded in 1964, so 2004. This is our 40th anniversary year this year.
No kidding.
So pretty amazing. We had quite a fireworks display on New Year's Eve. It was great.
Cool. Any idea, I mean, rough guess, over 40 years, how many people have skied here at Neshoba? I mean,
It's certainly in the millions.
It is,
I
right?
haven't really comprehended it all. I know we've taught over 1 million lessons through our ski and snowboard school, and a lot of people having a lot of fun out here at Neshoba. It's great.
it's amazing. I was up ripping the moguls up north the other day, and somebody mentioned, I ski Neshoba midweek. They were telling me that they're part of the night league, and they come here year after year.
We get quite a few that may travel up north on the weekend or whatnot, that come out Monday through Friday, rip it up out here, have a great time on the hill, and it's great. You know, it's very close to the metropolitan area. We're only about 35 minutes from downtown Boston. People love that. It's convenient, great snow most of the time, and real easy to get to.
And crazy amount of kids learning to ski here and having fun here. I mean, we've seen buses and buses, and what a cool program that is.
Well, it's great. You know, there's nothing that makes me smile more than watching little kids smile when they first try skiing and snowboarding. They get real revved up about it, and they may or may not have some apprehensions before they try it, but almost always once they try it, they're having a great time.
How far or radius are you pulling from for those schools?
We work with about 100 different school and recreation programs, and from really all the way down to the Milton area, all the way north to Andover and points north of that, even some southern New Hampshire school programs and rec programs. It's really quite a following.
I grew up skiing at night, and there's something about it that I like.
It's different, you know. Once you try night skiing, I think most people, and snowboarding, I think most people enjoy it. A lot of people think, oh, well, maybe the light's not that good, but as you can see, it's pretty bright out here. You know, the snow really stands out under the halogen bulbs that we have here at Neshoba, and so the visibility's quite good. We groom it every day at 5, so it really is just like a fresh slope at nighttime.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. And does your dad still come out and ski?
He gets out once in a while. We wrestle him out of the office and stuff, so.
That's cool. And how about Pam? She kicking around and skiing?
Oh yeah, Pamela comes out. She's usually here at least a dozen times a winter out skiing and having a good time. Sometimes working with the instructors or the kids, and so she, I think, still gets revved up about a good day at Neshoba like the rest of us.
That's cool. And one of my favorite things is you bring Wayne Wong every year. Tell us a little bit about that.
Wayne will be here actually February 11th through the 15th again, out for the general public to ski with anybody who might be interested in one of Wayne's clinics. They're free of charge as long as you have a lift ticket on. He also gives clinics to the instructors here, to make sure they're up to beat on all the latest and greatest techniques and things, and he's a great guy. If anybody comes out to Neshoba during that time period, I know they'll have a good time with Wayne.
Hey, we're going down to hit Crotched Mountain in southern New Hampshire today. Park is sick, and I know that because I've already been there this year, and they got a bunch of fresh snow. We'll see just how much when we get there. Wow, can you believe it? 2 feet of fresh powder, 2 feet. Well, we tried to hit the park, but there was too much snow. So what did we do? We headed into the woods. We looked for rocks to jump off of, natural hits, and just some good old glade riding. I'll tell you, we found some cool secret stuff. It took a little effort, but the hike was worth it. So listen, I know we didn't show you much of Crotched Park today, but there's all kinds of cool stuff. They got a 55-foot kicker, some 30-foot kickers, a 25-foot kicker, bunch of rails and jibs, including a roller coaster box, an S-rail, a couple down rails, a couple other boxes. It's pretty good. I definitely recommend checking it out. And hopefully you'll be as lucky as we are and hit 2 feet of powder when you go down there. And don't forget, Crotched has night skiing and riding also. Not only that, but on Friday and Saturdays through March, Midnight Madness. They're open from 9 at night until 3 in the morning. That sounds pretty cool. I think I'm going to check that out. You know, I'd like to really thank Tech 9 Snowboards for hooking us up this season. Thank all you guys for watching. Thank my boy Ryan Mooney for coming every week with me to mountains all over the place. Hey, I'm Kevin Corcoran, Muskie TV, and I'll see you in the parks.
Can't believe we had to come south of this.
Now what I want to show you that's really special about Pat's Peak is the beginner area. Without a doubt, it's one of the finest beginner areas in all of New England. It's big, it's spacious, it has handle toes, it has magic carpets, and they've got all the right instructors to learn how to ski and learn how to ski right. Let's go check out the beginner area at Pat's Peak. What's great about this Learn to Ski area here at Pat's Peak is these handle toes. They're easy to use. They're not intimidating. You just hold on and it pulls you up. And surface lifts really teach you how to work your edges. J-bars, T-bars, handle toes. This allows skiers to learn on the way up because you kind of play and you find your edges. It's worked for me and it's worked for my brother John for a long time. Matter of fact, we learned how to ski at ski areas just like Pat's Peak all over New England. And today, one of our favorite trails at Sugarbush is called Rumble. Are you ready to rumble? We want to show you our favorite trail.
You know, in football, you may fumble. Out here in skiing, you may take a tumble. And it just might happen on the hardest trail we know called Rumble. Stick around, we're gonna check out a trail that will show you a thing or two. You know, some work and some work it. This is a show to teach you the difference. I'm John Egan and this is Ski Bumology, and today we hope you are ready to rumble.
When I was young, so I was told, before you know, you're gonna get old. And I don't know, but it's been said, you got to live before you're dead. You may find some peace of mind when you're jumping in and out of time. Maybe it occurs to me that time's been good to me.
I love this trail. It's so narrow, never getting wider than 20 feet, and you're still hucking off of rocks, stumps. Did I mention rocks and stumps? Character, baby. That's what this trail's all about. Good Eastern character.
You don't know where you belong, and that's because your lights ain't on. Time alone is time well spent, but you're gonna have to pay the rent. You may feel you're getting on, and the moments come to move along. Lately it occurs to me that time's been good to me.
You know, the Rumble is the most classic part of the Castle Rock trail system here at Sugarbush. It is one of the last unadulterated trail systems of old times in the East Coast. It twists, it goes around bends, it searches out big rocks and cliffs, all the while never getting wider than 20 feet. Check it out.
Well, what you see is what you get when you're lying in your self-made bed. Some say looks is how you feel, that there's lots of years to steal. I feel fine within my mind, just hanging out with Father Time. Lately it occurs to me that time's been good to me. And I know, Mama, what will be will be. And I feel, baby, what you mean to me. Yes, I know, Mama, what will be will be. And I feel,
What a great run. And you know what? It's come to an end just like this. This is John Egan for Ski Bumology, and remember, we just showed you Rumble, we gave you a tumble. Keep an eye on Must Ski TV.
All right, so I'm going to take another run here at Pat's Peak, and all winter long, if you haven't been to our website, you have to go, www.mustskitv.com. We've got a lot of good recommendations on some of the best ski and stay packages in all of New England, and we've discovered what I think really is the best. So good, we put our stamp of approval on it. Here it is for you. Okay, we've been searching all winter long for the #1 ski and stay location here in New England, and I believe we've finally found it. It's the Inn of the Six Mountains at Killington. That's right, the Inn of the Six Mountains at Killington. This place rocks, and let me tell you why. It's just a mile from the base lodge and sits on the Killington PGA golf course on the 6th green. The rooms are big, spacious, and newly redone. Some of the rooms even have double decks for the panoramic view here of the Green Mountains. It's unbelievable. Indoor-outdoor pool, jacuzzi, massage, game room, physical fitness room. This place has it all. We're going to show you the Inn of the Six Mountains here at Killington. Check it out. So when you're done skiing, you can kick back here at Cedar's Restaurant. It's a great place, a big building, big fireplace, big portions of food, and that's great for a guy like me after skiing the big mountains here at Killington. So what do you think? Have we done our homework? I think so. The Inn of the Six Mountains here at Killington, our #1 pick for where to ski and stay. Check out their midweek specials. Go online to sixmountains.com. That's right, sixmountains.com. They have all the information there. Check out the restaurant. And did I mention the skiing at Killington? The skiing at Killington? It rocks. Hey, I'm Dan Egan, and remember, for your place to ski and stay here in New England, it's the Inn of the Six Mountains at Killington.
More Must Ski TV when we return.
Pat's Peak, close to Concord, Manchester. It's New Hampshire's southern resort. Plenty to do here day and night. It's a blast, of course.
Dan, don't forget, Saturday Night Pop. Pay one price. Get everything you need for one price.
I love that. Pay one price, your tubing, your lift tickets, your rentals if you want them. Lessons too. POP. Let's go check out Pat's Peak day and night.
Dan, I could actually live here day and night. It's so much fun.
It looks like a lot of the kids around here actually do live here day and night. Hey, don't go away. Up next, it's our resort review. Okay, we're here at Okemo with Tracy Contino, the snow reporter, and we're going to go check out all the things there are to do at Okemo because there's plenty of them. And Tracy, right behind us here is the mini pipe. Tell me about that.
Well, we built it for beginners, like myself, if you can see. What we do is we have a beginner pipe. This way you can get a little bit more comfortable getting the air and just get comfortable on the walls. We do have a Sobe Super Pipe. It's a lot bigger. It's over on the other side of the hill. We'll get to that in a little while. That one is probably about 3 times the size of this one.
Well, this is plenty big for me. I mean, I'm going to, well, actually, check this out. I just threw down a couple of my great moves. And now you can see that really, I'm not quite the half pipe stud that a lot of people think
You know what?
I am.
Everyone's got to start somewhere. I'm still in the beginning stages too. So.
Right, I feel better.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go ski the moguls. I'm all right at that.
I'll probably watch it from the side, but
Okay.
we'll try it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So Tracy, here we are. What lift is this?
This is the North Star Express.
Nice. And this kind of gets you up into the main part of Okemo.
It sure does. It only takes 6 minutes. It's one of our fastest lifts.
No doubt.
No doubt. Why would I lie?
Now you're buzzing like the dial tone, disconnected, hanging up the phone. I'm a awkward pauses anyway, but I'm always trying.
So Tracy, tell me about the Nor'easter.
Well, the Nor'easter Terrain Park is a super park. We have moguls that start off the trail on the left. You can still get down there on the right-hand side. It's a nice groomed area, so if you're a little bit intimidated, like myself, you don't have to worry about them. When you get down off the bumps, we have a couple tabletops, some really good features. They range from 20 feet long to 65 feet long. We have a couple rails in there and some hits, so it's going to be good if you're a jibber. Nice fun word to throw in there.
Cool, let's go check it out.
Sure.
Tracy, what do we got here?
We're in the Mountain Dew Zone. It's the home of the Sobe Super Pipe, one of the largest ones in the east. It's 500 feet long, 55 feet wide, and the walls stand over 18 feet tall.
No
It's
kidding.
pretty cool. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than that mini pipe we saw down Hot Dog Hill.
I'm going to stay out of it.
Yeah, me too.
So Tracy, a lot of people have heard about Jackson Gore, but I don't think everybody understands that it's like its own little entity here. You can park here and start your day.
Exactly what you said. You can start your day here. It's got all the basics that Okemo has. You can get lift tickets, you can get rental packages, you can get lessons here, you can get breakfast here,
Perfect.
lunch, dinner, everything.
So there's some real advantages then to starting your day here because sometimes Route 103 can be a little congested.
Exactly. You just hit it nail on the head. Is that how it goes?
That's how it goes.
Okay. What you can do is pretty much just come right over to the Jackson Gore area. You can eliminate yourself parking disasters or dilemmas. There's valet parking if you're staying at the inn, which is perfect if you just gotta take all the kids, the bags, everything, throw them up in the hotel, and get yourself some food or get on the snow, whatever you're apt to do.
Well, that was awesome, Tracy. Thanks. I had a great day.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thanks for coming with me.
We did so much. We checked out the park, the pipe, we ripped up the trails.
We fell a couple times,
We really did do it all.
We did. We had a great time.
That's it. And remember, come on up here to Okemo. They've been pounding out the snow all season long. Now they're hammered with natural stuff. Come on up for the vacation and have a blast. Well, there sure is plenty to do here at Pat's Peak. If this Pat's Peak hasn't worn you out by now, I don't know what will. Did you know Pat's Peak was one of the first ski areas to have snowmaking in the 1960s? And today, the whole ski area has 100% snowmaking? Hallelujah! Plus, it's been dumping in southern New Hampshire this year. The snow is awesome here at Pat's. Make sure you make it out for vacation week. Hey, I'm Dan Egan, and for the entire Must Ski TV team, thanks for watching. We really appreciate your support. Hop on our website, www.mustskitv.com, and keep the emails coming. I answer them myself, so I love hearing the feedback. We appreciate your support. Hey, for the entire Must Ski TV team and WNDS, we'll see you on the slopes.
Must Ski TV, brought to you by Ski Market and Underground Snowboards, your winter sports source. and Suzuki. Make the smart move. Thanks for watching. Make sure to tune in next week for more Muskie TV. It's the only primetime action-packed show where you have to get down to get back up. With all your favorite New England and worldwide personalities, Charlotte Modes, John Egan, and of course, Mr. Ski himself, Dan Egan.